Line lets users express themselves with more than 10,000 line emojis and larger cartoons, also known as stickers.
Line!
Facebook is one of the most well-known social media platforms in the world. It has a colossal 1.6 billion active users per month. One of the perks of the platform is how much information we can share on it, but upon closer look, it's clear to see that Facebook's interface is catered to a specific audience. Not everyone wants to share all their information on the internet, especially in Japan, a country where privacy is valued. That's why Japan uses Line. It's one of the most prominent messaging apps in Japan, having more than 200 million monthly active users globally. The app is known for their fun interface, but also the fact that not much information is shared on the app to the public. So the question is, why is Japan leaning more towards this platform?
Overcomplicated, passe, and antiquated.
Opinionated, connected, and resentful.
Aunt use only.
I think simple, but at the same time complicated and helpful, I guess.
It's convenient, it's fast, it's free. Yeah.
Fun, communicating, very Japanese. I maybe check my feed twice a week.
I maybe check it like once every 2-3 days now. Like it goes a while without checking. I used to be a bit more just to like see what other people were up to if I need something to do.
I check it about every 2 weeks.
I think almost every day.
Every day?
Every day.
I think almost every day when I talk to my friend in Japan.
I would say like 4 to 6 minutes, maybe like 5 minutes. I don't usually spend that much time. I like to see kind of like what people from high school are up to. And like there's always those people from like high school or that you know randomly like that have weird drama.
Ooh, I check it to click on notifications and then I don't really scroll.
I think only 15 minutes.
A day? Probably an hour.
Roughly about an hour or two in total. I have not posted on my Facebook in months, if not years.
No, I never post. I get tagged and stuff a lot, but even then I like to hide it from my timeline because, I don't know, I don't really like the idea of me posting onto Facebook.
I think I changed my profile photo over a year ago.
It's not like too often.
I don't post anything online, so yeah.
No, I never. If you go to my timeline, you're just gonna see me changing my profile picture, my icon, which changes like just once a year.
Private.
It's literally just my friends.
To my friend only.
News articles or
Cute videos or something. There are people from high school that I see that they post something political and I don't agree with their opinion, so I make sure to skip over that. Just because I don't like to read it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, to just kind of like check up on people.
I'm one of the administrators on the improv team I'm on, so like last time we had a show I wrote a post for it. And then I guess I would use it for that, for administrative purposes only.
To go somewhere.
For texting and calling.
to talk to my friends in Japan, also video calling. I don't really like it. I don't think it's intuitive anymore. It was revolutionary when it first came out, but now it's been replaced by faster media.
I don't like Facebook. I like how it's I think it's a good balance between like social media things where you can post statuses, photos, and videos. Like I like the platform idea of it, But honestly, now I just kind of use like specific apps for different things, like Twitter, Instagram, more than I would with it. I think it's changed a lot over the years.
It's usual because it's like I have a really big family,
Right.
so it's nice that I know who they are, and like we're connected. And it's like if I need to message one of them, I can.
It's really like, I don't know how to say, like immediate. So like when like something bad happen, it's kind of emergency situation. I think it's really helpful.
Yeah, it's fast. Yeah, I like it.
Oh yeah, the stickers. I think they're very fun to use.
Yes, I don't feel comfortable using Facebook anymore. As of recently, there have been like certain hacks that have happened with the website of Facebook, and I just don't have any faith or trust in the app anymore.
Yeah, I think with Facebook specifically because, I don't know, at least for me, I have an association of people are going to look me up on it. There's more of your full name's attached, your photo, like it's not really like a fun username or like something that you could do for Twitter or Instagram, that it's more of an attachment to who people will perceive you as. When I keep my stuff private, I'm more conscious of how people are going to look at my stuff, so I think I make sure to hide certain things from my timeline if I don't like how I'm tagged in them, or I don't really like to post a lot about like my emotions or feelings or anything. And I keep that on private, so the only people who would see stuff like that are people who I've kind of pre-approved.
I think as compared with like people in America, Japanese people have, I don't know, Japanese people are more ignorant about the importance of privacy. Just understand how important to like protect our privacy.
We don't really like tag the location near our house. Like that's what the school told us. So
No, actually, I feel like there's no negative like connotation to this, but I feel like a lot of, I feel like social media nowadays in Japan, it's like a tool people use to expose themselves to society in a certain way, like in a way that they want to be perceived as by their surroundings.
I value privacy up to an extent. I have no problem with people knowing what's going on in my life. However, I believe that there is a certain filter that I like to put on privacy.
I'm a pretty private person. I think it depends on how, like if we're talking about social media specifically, it depends on what kind of content is attached to it. So like Twitter, I'm pretty open about like my opinions and the things I like or dislike or movements that I'm passionate about, and like jokes that are probably not necessarily always appropriate, but that's because I don't have my last name attached to me.
I do. I value privacy in my daily life. I value it more like in person because I don't really know how much like. Sometimes I'm like I really don't care what people know that I say because I don't think I'm like if I like spill out like say a bunch of things. Usually it'll be like cryptic.
Yeah.
So they understand it. I guess they crack the code. So yeah, they can have access to that information.
Line has been a form of social change in itself. It's capitalizing on the demand for more applications that highlight themes of privacy. Japan is a culture where privacy is prioritized, since standing out from the crowd is frowned upon. In America, on the other hand, our individuality is valued. Thus, we want to share information that makes us unique from the rest. Through our research and interviews, we came to the conclusion that Facebook and Line have very different interfaces and approaches in regards to privacy due to cultural values. Following the breach of privacy by Cambridge Analytica during the 2016 election, user perception of online privacy and information sharing on Facebook has been flipped on its head. When our interviewees were asked about what application they prefer to use, all shared that they prefer to use apps that share less personal information, like Snapchat or Twitter. It's clear to see that there's been a steady rise in how Americans value privacy, but does this mean that there could be a long-term transition to more private applications? With privacy becoming more prized, it's possible that Line could make a name for itself in the United States. We'll just have to wait and see.